2016 elections, they're around the corner, and get ready for some scare tactic, fear-mongering political ads to commence. We're bringing you one that recently surfaced, specifically addressing the Iranian nuclear deal recently negotiated by the presidential administration. Now take a look at this. It's Chris Christie. He's explaining why he should be president.
President Obama gave away the store to the Iranians, to a group of people who since 1979 have been chanting death to America. This was negotiated so badly that you wouldn't let this president buy a car for you at a car dealership. Now he's lying to the American people about how the deal is going to work. I would have walked away from the table. That's what Ronald Reagan did when he walked away from Mikhail Gorbachev in Reykjavik.
Well, you know, we heard him attacking President Obama pretty violently there, and this is why he should be president, because Obama gave away the store. I'm not really, I don't know if that's just a colloquial phrase where he is. I don't know why he said that, but I don't know who would benefit from a war with Iran, frankly, and he's really attacking the president on diplomacy here. We don't need to forget, though, Joe, the Iranian officials, you know, admittedly said that they were months, if not a year away from having nukes. I mean, we had a major issue going on here, and we decided to go to the table and do a deal as opposed to continuing with what we were doing, which was, you know, alienating with sanctions and such. And for some reason, we see neocons like this who just can't stand it.
Yeah, the explanation is, as you mentioned, they were very, very close to having the bomb. So at the very least, it slows them down. The only alternative would be to actually invade, and no one wants another war, especially with a powerhouse like this who does have some nuclear weapons in process. So, you know, there's clearly a reason why they did what they did. They're slowing down the process. You know, you have to ask yourself, what would the alternative be? It's not a situation America wants to be in.
Right. Well, arguably, American families don't want another war, but arguably, in my opinion, Halliburton might want another war, or other members of the military-industrial complex, they might favor another war. I can think of a few reasons why. But in terms of what's good for this country, it looks like, you know, even those who don't support the president would agree that diplomatic relationships are better than conflict.
I would agree. These kind of videos, they're going to be coming out more and more and more. They always seem to attack foreign policy, though. It does seem to be just one of the areas that's just a really big target. And this video in particular, it seems like some money has gone into it, especially in terms of where they're able to run it. And you have to ask yourself about, you know, why they've chosen, what their angle is here in terms of the money involved. And he doesn't come across as the most intelligent character to me in this video.
He's not presidential material to you?
I'm not too sure about that. He's getting his metaphors all mixed up.
Right, he's a little confusing, not to mention, you know, I'm just going to leave it at that. His metaphors are a little bit confusing. That's an excellent point that you made. They're running these expensive ads, and I don't think that this one cost him that much to make, seemingly. I wouldn't think so, because it's just him talking to a camera. But the places where he's running it in these markets where, you know, Iowa is a key positioning state right now. And my assumption would be that targeting those primary voters is critical. We always see it. You're correct. We always see them doing this with heavy hitting on foreign policy. They're angry that we're not marching around the world, you know, throwing our agenda around. I guess that's the right way to say this. Anyway, we'd love to know what you think at home about Mr. Chris Christie here. Is he presidential material? We'd love to know what you think. Also about his new campaign ad attacking the president's foreign policy when it comes to Iran and those negotiations, that historic deal that was just made. Post what you think below while you're at it. Be sure to check out the rest of our channel, and of course subscribe to the LibTV2 for more.